Well, as y'all probably know right now, I am the true truck driver. I bring you guys the best in news coverage when we're talking about logistics, freight transportation across the United States, from state to state. I talk to a lot of the young people about trucking, especially about backing up trucks, what to learn in school, getting all your certificates, getting every endorsement you can, learning how to drive a stick shift. In this video, what we're talking about today is that there were 300,000 drivers that are going to lose their license. Yes, it was passed March 16th on a Monday. The FMCSA, along with the Trump administration, has determined that because of accidents that happened last year due to immigrants that came over from other countries that can't speak English, can't get verified through a job. So we'll say, just like right now, if you're working, you had to show that you were driving. The company sends off documents asking another company who you worked for previously, have you worked there? Well, they cannot find out exactly, because these people came from other countries. They can't verify that these guys, these women, were actually truck drivers. And we have a lot of people that are out here can't read the road signs, have caused accidents. I can't blame all of them who've done this, but I want to know how you guys feel about it. You know, truly, how do you feel about the 300,000 drivers that will be losing their CDL? Because they're not, we'll say, U.S. citizens. That's what's happening. So because they're not U.S. citizens, they will be losing their license. So if their license is good for 4 years, 8 years, however, I think it's 8 years, after your time is up with your CDL, and say you got it 4 years ago and it's coming up for renewal, and you are not a U.S. citizen, you will not be able to renew your driver's license. Yeah, your CDL. It will be gone forever until you become a U.S. citizen. I know a lot of people came on the page, on one of my pages, and said, hey man, that's good news. So I just wanted to put it out there in the air to let everybody know. You can go into the FMCSA website. I was going to post it up here, but I'm just telling you right now, you go on the FMCSA website, you will actually be able to see this for yourself. That they have established on March 16th, that was on a Monday, that you will not be getting your CDL again. No, they will be taking your CDL license from you. That's all there is to it. There's no ifs and ands or buts about it. I have the #1 news channel when it comes down to trucking and logistics. I can mostly talk about everything. I have not just made videos my whole entire career. I have not just jumped on YouTube and decided, let me just start without driving a truck. I've been driving a truck over 25 years. Over 25 years. So that tells you how long I have been driving. So I know a lot about logistics and transportation. I have actually won a contract with the U.S. Postal Service over $900,000. Yes, one bid over $900,000. The lane was from Tampa, Florida, over to Dallas, Texas. Yes, but that contract was for a year, over $900,000. I've worked with Shep Pallets. I have worked with majority of every shipper and broker that's out. I have worked with each and every last one of them. So that's why I talk about trucking a lot, is because I have not just sat and made videos or went out somewhere and talked to some people. I know you guys see a lot of channels that might come up and tell you, oh, you should do this, you should do this. They have no clue because they've never been behind the wheel. They've never drove a 10 speed. They never drove an 18 speed. They never drove a tractor trailer, period. They never drove a reefer, a step deck, nothing. The only thing they have drove was a car. That's it. So how can a person like that actually even tell you about trucking? I have actually even been a broker. I was a broker for over 9 years, owning my own freight brokerage. Yes, as you can see, it's probably back here on the wall right here. This is one of my certificates for the brokerage office. Here are some of the cups I used to pass out to some of my clients as I went out to see them. I can tell you guys a lot about freight brokerage, a lot about transportation. Right now, I want to tell you guys something very important. If you are an owner operator and you're operating in these dire times right now where the fuel cost is right at $5.50 a gallon, that's down here in Florida. I don't know where else it's at right now. I'll take some stats and take a look at it, but I'm pretty sure Florida's at $5.50. A lot of other states right now maybe $6 a gallon. That means you got to go up on your rate. That's all that means. Because what's going to happen, it's going to be a trickle effect. So it's going to happen in the trucking industry because food has got to get to the stores. Medical supplies have got to get to the hospitals. You name it, we do it. We bring it all across the United States. So you can't crank that truck up right now at the average rate you was cranking it up 3 months ago. Matter of fact, a month ago. You can't do that. Else you will be losing your ass off. You will lose a lot of money. So you got to be careful in how you trucking right now and make sure you grab the right freight. So I am your boy George. Yes, I am the true truck driver. Like I said, I have drove every state there is in the United States. Every state there is in the United States except for Hawaii. And I almost did in Hawaii because one of the guys I was out visiting Hawaii, and when the guys pulled up on me and I was doing a video out there in Hawaii, I started asking, let me drive your truck just to see what it was like to drive out in Hawaii. Yeah. So be careful about what you're doing, how you're doing it, why you're doing it now. I have so much information I can tell you about breaking down your insurance, where you could do cargo here, liability at another insurance company. There are so many links in my webpage that I have just developed, the If the app, and I've also got a store that's dedicated towards trucker headsets, Garmin's, you name it, it should be in there. If it's not, you can hit me up, DM me. We talk about the news over here every single day. Every other day I talk about the news, what's going on in California with the truck drivers out there and their CDL license. I talk about the newest speed limiters that they're trying to implement, and they took one company and used that company to see if it will work. I think it's gonna be garbage. I don't think nobody deserves to be going 65 miles an hour in a 75. That's only causing an accident. So I don't think it's worth it. Leave that alone. So I'm your boy George. Subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed to the channel. As I continue to grow, I thank you guys so much. And every single week I will be posting new content. And if you guys want to know something specific, please drop me a DM. As this channel grows and I'm growing bigger, I'll keep you guys up to date with the news, what's going on with trucker news all the time. Where to buy trucks from, where to buy insurance from. I will keep you up to date at all times possible. I'm your boy George. Yes, I am the true truck driver. Subscribe to the channel and thank you guys.